Hello! Welcome to another episode of Cafes and Puzzles, and this time we're gonna do some Winter Carnival prep. Yoshi is gonna help us!
Yes, if you say hi to any camera at my table, it summons the Yoshi.
And so we're pairing up for Winter Carnival, and we need to do some practice, some pairs practice, and then and we're doing the cafes part after this. We're gonna go to H Mart for dinner, and I've never been to H Mart for dinner. I have been to H Mart once in my life.
Once?
Just once.
What? LA is
LA
sleeping.
Didn't have any at the time when I went, and now I noticed that they have two, which is very hard to get to.
Wow.
Not that I want to. Yeah.
There's so many in San Diego.
Okay, for Winter Carnival, we are doing PuzzleTwist. So this requires unique strategy. What do we want to do? Let's do the big box so I can get it out of my house.
Not a fan of big boxes. You heard it here, folks.
Well, it takes up more space. I can fit two puzzles in the side of that one. So we have all these puzzle twists ready to go.
Yes, all 5 hundies, because we're not doing 1000s together. We're just going to pair up to do a 5 hundy. So yeah, we're going to keep it 500. Isn't that right, Yoshi?
I think we mentioned this before, but maybe we haven't. But a puzzle twist is not the same image as the front, the box image. It has something is amiss. Am I putting the right thing? Something is amiss.
Yes.
So something's messed up. There's also, I guess, What's Up, which I have seen only one of those, and Mixed Up, which things move around.
There's also Mirror, which isn't featured back here. Yeah, lots of different types of puzzle twists.
And then you always have to do a strategy with the puzzle twist on whether or not you do edges for reference. Most of the time we do edges, so just so we know where things go, because some things are mixed up.
Yeah, I feel with Puzzle Twist, it is wise to start with the edge. Even if you don't get all of the edge, because it is hard to get edges in a random cut puzzle, it'll still orient your frame of mind to be like, okay, this is where things may have shifted.
So, before we start, Min.
Yes, Yvonne.
What would you characterize as your best and worst traits as a puzzler?
You're really putting me on the spot here. Yeah.
I think you need to get to know your partners.
Well, for me, what was the question again? I've already forgotten. You talked to me and I just straight up forgot what you said. So
I guess that's the worst trait. What is your best and worst traits as a puzzler?
Oh, that's funny. I think for me the best trait is just being encouraging, like having fun. And, I'm competitive, but I'm not about to be like, I'm going to make you sleep in snow for how poorly you did today.
Maybe that would motivate me. Because I hate the cold.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I threaten Yvonne. You're sleeping in the snow if you don't perform. But yes, I think my communication, although I do a lot of it, might not necessarily stick in my head, or like I register it, but then I quickly forget what was said, which is something I'm working on. Communication is a big part of speed puzzling with your partner. Ditto. You gotta answer your own question.
Best traits of puzzler. I like to have fun, best traits, but as if we're talking about puzzle strategy, I'm really good at busy puzzles. So basically, you need to utilize the Yvonne find function, which, as my teammates from Golden State Puzzlers have named it. They hold out a piece and they say, Yvonne find. I'm a dog.
No, Yoshi's a dog.
And I normally can find it pretty quickly. I'm very good at scanning the box and going for quickly. So I don't know if that applies to Puzzle Twist, because the scan of the box is not the same. But Correct, yeah. But you have, I think in the last puzzle you did say, hey, can you find this? And I was like, oh yeah, I know where this is.
It goes back to the whole communication thing. Have you noticed this pattern? Have you seen these windows? Do you know where the sheep goes? What's up with Santa?
And so busy puzzles, busy portions of puzzles, like. You know.
I mean, that's also my superpower. Is
Okay.
busy puzzles.
Maybe we're not a good pair then.
We're not very complimentary.
We need somebody who's good at solid colors.
Oh, that's my weakness for sure. But I'm working on it.
I don't love it, but I feel like I do okay on it. I don't. But I think I don't know if comparatively to other people if I do well or not. If that makes sense. So my worst trait is that sometimes I forget I'm speed puzzling and I end up puzzling with one hand. Just reach over and smack my hand.
Oh, I will. You giving me permission to smack you? I'll do it.
I mean, I just end up like doing this or like this, and I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Use two hands.
We're trying to be fast, Yvonne.
I know.
We're trying to be fun and fast, not just fun.
Right. We do have one handicap here.
Yes, he loves to be puzzle dog. As you might not tell, but he's literally trying to sleep on my table right now. But we will kick him off. We will kick him off soon.
Oh, that's enough room. Maybe we puzzle around it. As long as he doesn't eat the puzzles.
He is good about it. At least you can see and hear it immediately what the heck he is doing. But yeah, he's a little cute Yoshi loaf. My little puzzle dog.
Yoshi loaf. Are we gonna do like predictions of our times, or do we?
I mean, we could, but I get to ask you something. I'm like,
oh sure, fine.
What the heck? Whatever. It's a one-way street, no.
But you asked me my question back at me.
Well, you gotta answer your own question. Now I get to come up with something.
Okay, fine. Come up with something.
Okay. What is your most favorite role when you do a puzzle, and the role that you have to assume because your partner can't do it, but you'd rather not do?
Okay. Well, I dislike sorting. But then I realized that because I'm good at busy puzzles and scanning things, that I'm actually probably the quicker sorter. So I've come to this actually epiphany recently, and I was like, like in a conversation with another puzzler, I was like, oh shoot, I should probably do the sorting and not the border like I normally do. And my favorite role is when people just hand me things and I'm like, oh, this goes together, woohoo, did it. But you know, I feel like that's probably everyone. But but when I individually puzzle, so solo puzzle, I don't sort
at all.
Not really. I grab, like, lay out the pieces and I grab the pieces that look interesting to me and I do it. Sometimes maybe I'll make 2 piles, maybe I'll make 3 piles, but I don't do anything more than 2 or 3 piles at a time. Like, I don't sort the whole puzzle.
This is casual puzzle or like practice speed puzzle?
Practice speed puzzle? And casual puzzle? I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
When I casual puzzle, all the pieces are in the box and I just, like, look through them and I pull up things that I like.
Well, you don't even dump the pieces out of the box. Even when you practice speed puzzling?
Not speed puzzling. Obviously, speed puzzling, I drop them out. But when I'm a casual puzzler, like, that's how I did it back in the day, and that's how I still do it. And like, I think it was a subconscious effort back then to slow myself down.
Oh, interesting.
Because I was fast. Didn't know it then, though.
You're still fast. You were always fast. It just finally materialized, yes.
All right, what about you? I don't even remember the question.
The question was, what is your most favorite role on a pair or team? And what is the role you hate but you have to do because you're trying to either compensate or help your teammate out? Whatever. I would say the role that I assume it's not that I hate it, but I've come to realize that people really need me to do it. Is be the leader, like delegate and tell people what to do, and make the decisions. It happened on my Oddbirds team. They really appreciate that I make quick decisions. Like, for example, in the finals at Worlds of 2024, we had 2 puzzles, and you got to choose which one to start. Oh. And so I was the one that was like, let's just do this one. And then making decisions like, okay, we really need to start shape sorting.
I see.
And sometimes I feel like I'm behind on making those decisions. And then pushing my team to agree with me, because sometimes your teammates don't agree with you when you suggest things. And then it becomes kind of your responsibility, and it falls on you if you make the wrong decision in that moment. Like, oh, that was a bad decision to start shape sorting, or it turned out to be a really good decision. So it can be a little bit stressful in that way to assume the leadership position, but I find like people really need that, you know?
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. I feel like it would be beneficial to a lot of teams to have somebody who'd be like, I think we need to do this right now. Or not even I think we should do this right now. Like,
yeah. Like being, you know, firm, even if it feels wrong in the moment. Like maybe it pays off. And even if it doesn't, you hope that you have really good teammates that understands you in the end.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
What is your favorite thing?
My favorite thing, I feel, it's just being handed a pile of puzzle pieces.
The puzzlers into your dream.
I think I also do enjoy having like a bunch of pieces that people are like, I don't know what these are, and then I just start like snapping them one after the other without like any real
I guess
strategy.
This also leads to this question, which there are 2 types of puzzlers. There are the spot finders and the piece finders. So spot finders are the ones who pick up a piece and look for where it goes, and the spot it goes. And then the piece finders are the people who look at the spot and then look for the piece that goes in the spot. And I think you and I are both spot finders. Like, we pick up pieces and we're like, oh, this goes here. And so I think I'm trying to I haven't decided if it works well. If team is more all of one thing or the other thing, or if it's better if there's half and half.
I haven't found that golden ratio myself either. It has been mostly trial and error, trying to see what clicks and what's not.
Most of the people I puzzle with are actually spot finders, except for like there's a couple people that I've run into that are the
piece finders.
What's tough about that, if you puzzle with like a lot of the time the spot finders will have pieces in their hands, and the piece finders are looking for that piece, and so you have to figure out a strategy where the spot and piece finders can, if they have things in their hands, that they can see them.
So there you go. Yeah. Those are some good intro.
All right, we're going to do this one, and then we're going to do more questions, especially the ones that you guys submitted on our Instagram poll.
Yes. Yeah. There were a few people that did, and we're excited to answer the questions.
Let's do it!
Yoshi, you're going to have to get off my table.
Okay, time to put the hair up.
My hair was already up. I was very serious with my corgi clip. My classic signature.
I have a lucky cat one.
All right, Yoshiters, you're going to have to get off, buddy. Come on. Come here. Yes, good boy. Offies.
Top to box top. Yeah.
All right. So it's interesting because we have to film this, but we will not be actually sitting side by side at Winter Carnival, right? We'll be sitting across from each other.
So we're
going to do some like weird things to, accommodate the recording. This is not something we'll obviously do when we're at Winter Carnival.
And also, I mean, like, a lot of it's about developing some strategy around the puzzling. So, which doesn't quite matter as much if we're side by side or across.
Yes.
Alrighty.
So, some strategies when it comes to a puzzle twist. They're big pieces.
Yeah.
So space management is a skill.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got to figure out where you want to put the pieces beforehand, because if you mess up and put all the pieces in the wrong places, and you're like me at the solo part, and then all the pieces went on the floor. I think I picked up like 7 pieces on the floor.
You're talking about this past year's Winter Carnival, where you dropped a bunch of pieces? 2025.
5, yes. Yeah, that was not fun. I need to do better space management as a solo puzzler.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm more cognizant about it when I'm puzzling with other people, just not by myself.
I mean, conversely for me, I had considered space management, so I brought trays. And I put all these puzzle pieces on trays, and I had no place to put the tray, so I put it on my chair. And I was standing the whole time, and then I promptly forgot that I had pieces on my chair. So when I sat down, I sat on my chair. I was like, I sat on my pieces.
Oh, man. You still beat me, though. I did terrible.
It wasn't good. It didn't feel good to also be sitting next to Karen, and she was like, done. And I'm like,
yeah. Yeah. I also spiraled a bit. I think you get in your head and you keep going down a deep, dark hole, which is actually one of Turtle's questions on the Instagram about dealing with anxiety. Maybe we can answer that one next. But
yeah, we'll answer that one later. Okay, we ready to get this one going? So what's this one? Yeah. This one's called Star of the North. It's very Minnesota.
Hail, Minnesota.
Yep.
So something is going to happen here. Something amiss is happening.
Uh-huh. If you didn't know, PuzzleTwist is a Minnesota-based company, so a lot, if not most, of their images are geared towards Minnesotan themes.
And Wisconsin, there's a couple of Wisconsin ones, so Midwest.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I don't know if there's Michigan, but I know there's a lot of Minnesota and Wisconsin. I have a Wisconsin one. Mm-hmm. Are all the pieces messed up? Good. All right, ready?
Yeah. I'm ready. Yoshi is very sad right now.
Let's pretend there's a thing.
Do you want me to go get a bag? I can simulate a bag.
You want to simulate a bag? You want to simulate?
Yeah, I'll go simulate a bag. Let me go get it.
Simulating a bag.
Simulating a competition bag. Yoshi's ready.
Yoshi, you have to You have to have opposable thumbs to participate.
Yoshi. Buddy. I know you want to be the center of attention. You can be center of attention tonight on the live stream.
Oh, yeah. We could puzzle around Yoshi during the live stream.
Yeah, I actually do. I leave him on my table and I
do that with my cats, too. All right. Ready? And I do that speed puzzling, too, because I don't feel like moving them.
That's crazy.
Ready.
Ready.
Set.
Go.
Here's that.
Uh-oh. You gotta be careful with that because of the Yosh.
Nah, he was on me. I knew he wasn't.
Okay, I'm gonna push all the pieces toward... Oh, but this is portrait. This is portrait. Okay, I'm gonna orient.
What's happening? Wait, are we doing it this way?
Yeah.
Okay. So where are we putting the pieces?
Edges are up here. Edges by the box. Because I'm pretending that, like, this is the end. And you would be sitting there.
Okay.
But you're just happen to be there right now. Okay. For the time being.
I see.
Well, definitely has the elements of what I think is on the box.
Yeah. I also feel like maybe there's snow or something. Maybe there's something new.
So, although we say a PuzzleTwist has, like, differences from the box, it might not be, like, as crazy as you think it might be, and looking at the box still could be helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned this too late. I should look more at the box because it actually sometimes is very close to the box. Mm-hmm. But you also have to keep in mind when you're looking at the box that it might not be.
It might not be there.
It might not be
you
there.
Might have to just, move on. I guess I'll do the edge since I'm right here.
I was about to say, I'm not doing an edge because I would have to reach all the way over you. Maybe I could do some sorting like I said I should.
Mm-hmm. Don't do too much sorting. Shorting.
I'm just going to put...
edge is not my favorite thing to do. I prefer not to do the edge. I like to do little projects personally, but I will accept...
we can always switch places.
Yes. For the purposes of this practice, it just happens to work out this way,
Mm-hmm. I have all the yellow letters. Yellow word, banner word.
Yes, yellow banner word copy. I will remember that you said that. Yeah, so acknowledging your partner is probably a good affirmation. Copy is a really militaristic way to acknowledge that you heard your partner. But you could, say other words like
You could say
heard.
The chef version.
Yeah, heard.
Which
Which honestly is also inspired by military
Oh, is it?
communication. Yeah. It's just a different word,
I mean, that's what we use on set. We use copy on set.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this might help. This is your thing that you're doing.
Oh,
now. If you want to make bigger.
You might want to build off of this.
That's what. That's.
Yeah,
what
I'm already putting. Yes, you should say what you mean what you say, so you're not confusing your partner too much, too much.
Sometimes the words don't come to me.
Oh, that might be something you need to work on.
No, I mean, it's just hard for me to say words.
It's hard for you to say words.
The brain and the mouth signal go together.
I don't know. I think that's something you can work on. That's not like an end-all be-all type situation.
What? I don't know about this.
She doesn't believe me, guys. Oh, got that one.
Is there a random solid red? Oh, I see. It's probably part of this. I like to mutter to myself, which is sometimes a problem if people are trying to listen to me. So, I don't know. But usually if I puzzle enough times with somebody, they figure it out.
So you just like to yap while...
Well, I do it at work too. And people, my dolly grip, who works the closest to me usually, is like, what? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm just talking out loud. And then a lot of times, eventually they're like, I realize what you do now.
I think you might have to do that yellow border thing and not just like have it there. And get it out of the way, because the space management thing, we can't just have things clogging up the middle.
True. We are actually using way more space than we will have.
Yeah.
But this could be on a tray on the day.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say? Does it say the same thing? I guess.
Le toit de nude. No, very French.
I don't know if I like words though.
I like words. You want me to do words in the future?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I can support you there. Yeah. That's an example of I'm able to actually do something I like and still help. Timer.
Woo! How'd you feel?
That's weird with you on my side, but that's just how it is,
Mm-hmm. But did you like the strategy of me doing the sorting and fitting new stuff?
that was nice, but then it started to like pile up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, maybe you should do the stuff that you sorted too.
I did the words because it's easy to pull out, but I don't like words. So that's why I left that there.
That's fine. You can totally pull out stuff and give it to me to do if it's words. I like words. Hey, we compliment each other there. Words.
I didn't like that it was all the way over there, but I will, in theory, be sitting over there. So.
Because in order to maximize like table space, right? I like having.
But then this means I have to
here.
be upside down, right?
I can go upside down for you.
Because the other question is, so we have to do it this way, right?
Yeah.
To maximize care.
Because the theory, this is my theory.
Mm-hmm.
You might not agree, viewers might not agree, but this is what I like. Assuming like this is the table and like this is split. I like having the box top on the side that
The other people aren't.
so assuming
Yeah.
that's the other side I have. I like it like this. I like to orient the box to how it looks. And regardless of whether it's landscape or portrait, this is the real state. If it's landscape, then we're looking at it from the side. And if it's portrait, someone will be upside down. And I will accept being upside down. That's also one of those things where I don't prefer it, but I will do it.
So yeah, it's harder for me.
And then
I'm so like match. I don't know. My brain works when I'm scanning for things and stuff. Like the orientation in my brain. I haven't. Maybe if I practiced it more, it would be different.
Sure. But I will happily help be upside down. And then while we're building the frame here, all the puzzles are like accessible between both of us on
But the pieces, yeah.
or yes, the pieces. Because so here's
If you do it that way.
if we do it this way, and assuming that the table ends here, you're gonna come to a situation where the pieces will then start to separate and divide randomly between the two of you. Not because you sorted it that way, because you have to make space for the puzzle. And I find that to be really confusing. I want all the pieces
Just together.
together.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
So that's just my 2 cents. That's how I approach it. But if you have a different way of approaching a puzzle twist with space management, you let me know. I try to avoid trays as much as possible too. So
I also avoid trays as much as possible.
Yeah, so with this method and all the pieces, even if the pieces are like kind of on top of each other, that's okay. I'd rather do that. All the pieces just like clomped on each other than spread out on trays. That's just
I agree. I don't like because when you have trays, you have to put them somewhere, so either on the puzzle or on the other pieces, and I don't like not being able to see the holes or the pieces.
Yeah.
While we're putting this away, you can ask some of the other questions. Thank you.
All right, so a couple of weeks, maybe a month ago, on our Instagram, we asked a poll for all of our followers to submit questions about speed puzzling and anything that they thought they'd like to ask us to be featured in an upcoming Cafes and Puzzles episode, which is this one. And we have 5 submissions, 5 question submissions between 2 people. And I'd like to start out with Instagram handle Percent of Puzzles. She's been a good supporter of our Instagram, our channel. And she asks, what's your best tip for beginners?
Flip all the pieces over. Open the box. No, I just... well, I mean, you know what? I remember a story, in the very beginning of speedpuzzling.com, Jonathan told me that he noticed that one person who was like in the top third of speed puzzlers, wasn't taking the pieces out of the box and flipping them all over. And he pointed that out to her, and then she jumped to like the top.
Oh. That's funny.
And I'm like, so maybe it is a good tip for beginners. Maybe it's like, dump all the pieces out,
Yeah, don't keep them in the box.
flip them all over, and puzzle as best you can. But I guess if you're beyond that version of beginner, and you already figured that out, what would be the best?
I would say start out with easy images. Don't try to like go all the way to a dark black image or super difficult or high piece count. Start slow. 300. And see how you stack up. 300 pieces on a fun, colorful image that you will enjoy and not just beat your head over with the broomstick on why you couldn't put the pieces together. And everybody starts somewhere. So if you really like speed puzzling and it's something you want to improve, you 100% should just go for it. Find your people, connect with people within the community, and find puzzle swaps near your area so you can have a constant rotation of training puzzles so you can keep it fresh. But also, redo puzzles is actually a good strategy.
A speed run is actually really good because when you get to the point where you plateau, you're just actually literally trying different strategies and seeing what works for you. And it's not about memorizing where the pieces go anymore because you've already done that.
Right. It's about learning what your strengths are as a puzzling and refining them. And then also learning what your weaknesses are and trying to figure out how you can improve upon them.
I mean, like, I think with anything in life, if you want to improve on something, you have to ask questions.
Yes.
Like the question I asked, what is your best and worst traits? What is your favorite and your least favorite thing to do, and etc. Like stuff like that. And then when you get caught up in something, make a note of it. Even in the beginning, just stop your timer and make a note of it because you might forget later. Or at least record your sessions so you can go back and look at it.
That's also a good beginner tip. Record your sessions and then replay them.
And then you can figure out where you get stuck, and then you have to ask the question, how do I fix this stuckiness?
Yeah. Or just like replaying it in your head and realizing, like, giving yourself the perspective to look at you as a third party person and be like, oh, all the thoughts I had in my head when I was doing this puzzle, either one, could have been true, two, wasn't true, or three, turned out not to be a big deal. And you start to realize, oh, all those feelings, because it's also a mental game. Honestly, for me, mental game is a big proponent of speed puzzling. Something that is an aspect I had to train for.
I mean, like,
I feel like what's your best tip for beginners if we're just like spouting out all of this?
I mean, like, in any competition sport thing, they always record and they go back and are you eating my microphone? You better not be. You always record and they go back and they look at like stuff and things to improve. Like one of the things that when I was a competitive swimmer, like I noticed.
You're a competitive swimmer?
I was back in high school. I noticed that when I do my butterfly, my arms aren't straight. And so I needed to do that more often. So I worked on that more. Like you go back and you look at things and you're like, oh,
Really, the lesson here is get out of your head. Because like
to do it though. You have to figure out the way to get out of your head.
And that is one strategy. Recording yourself and just treating that person as like, that's them and this is me. And then think about, oh, okay. Yeah. Music is a good way to, pump up
I don't music.
Adrenaline. You don't music, period. You have headphones in at all? So you're listening to everybody just puzzling in real time? And you prefer that?
Yes and no. I haven't actually tried competition with music. I'm kind of scared to, but I guess I should try it.
So you just puzzle in complete silence. Or at home. And then when you're at a competition, you are very aware.
At home, sometimes the radio's on. It depends on who's home.
What if the person next to you is a talker? Or like is loud?
in solo?
Or even like, yeah, specifically solos.
So one of the strategies I found about like getting out of my head and like calming my anxiety down is to actually talk to myself.
Yvonne is a talker to herself.
But I also talk to the puzzle too. Like, why aren't you going in?
She's not talking to her partner. It's either to the puzzle or to herself. And I have to learn how to filter what is important for me.
Oh, I'll say important things louder usually. Not as mumbly.
I'm gonna have to turn on the Yvonne filter, see like, okay, under a certain decibel, I do not give a fuck. You do whatever you want to do over there.
All right, we're gonna try this one next. In it together. We're in it together. Why is the vegetables in it together? Well, we'll find out. Here, you have your baggy thing over there or not?
Oh yes. Oh, I yeeted it so that Yoshi wouldn't play with my Robin's Burger pump bag. Okay, very good.
Ready? Set. Go! Oh, no. You need that.
I need that.
Can't take that away.
We're in it together. There was a freak. Oh my god, this looks terrible. Oh, yeah, okay. It looked like a lot of green. Hopefully it's not as bad as I think it is.
Well, I can definitely sort out the things that you need to do.
We're pulling edges, right?
Yep.
That was good edge practice for me. I gotta edge more
You want to
often.
do the opposite? You want me to do the edge this time on this side? Because, we might switch sides.
Okay.
Day.
All right, here you go. Yeah. I gotta reorient this one. There we go. Oh, that one was harder.
Yeah.
Woof. I think for this one, the box was important. It was basically kind of where things were. Like the recognizable stuff was.
I found Maynard.
What the?
I just happened to look down and I was like, oh, there it is.
What the? I guess there's not a lot of crazy details in this one for me to, or anyone. Oh, I see them now. For anyone to be like too lost in the sauce when finding Maynard.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. 40 minutes. This one was a tougher one. I wonder if this one was actually a bad choice to have done Edge, because it's a lot of the same.
Yeah, well, that's what I was like. Oh, I'm gonna give up for now because I feel like I can't figure out where all the rice is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rice really got scattered.
And then these edges aren't there, so there's like a proper edge here.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm just gonna give up now. I'll do this I think this one is better for doing the chunks and then figuring out.
Chunking. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a lot of chunks. And then I was like, it's got to be obvious. And then I
Mhm.
started placing them where they went. How we feel?
Want to do one more, or are you feeling hungry?
I am hungry,
It's
but
only 5.
it's only 5.
You want to do one more?
Let's do one more.
New question.
New question. We have 4 more questions, so maybe we should do 2 questions while we set this one.
Okay.
All right. Let's do a question from our also one of our loyal fans, the Puzzled Turtle on Instagram.
Who's the sweetest, nicest person ever?
Yes, she is the sweetest, nicest person ever. And she said, or asked, who is your favorite puzzling partner? She knows it's obviously her.
Have I puzzled with her?
I think no. I think she's on your wish list of people to puzzle with.
Yeah, she's on my bucket list. People to puzzle with bucket list. Turtle, we got to puzzle together.
You got to be an ombird. Maybe you would puzzle with her. But oh, it's such a hard one. I have so many favorites. You can't put me on a spot like this, Turtle. I love you. I'm gonna say it's you.
Safe bet.
She knows it's her. It says so. She knows it's obviously her. All right, real question. How do you overcome anxiety during competitions?
Also from Puzzle Turtle.
She cannot get out of her own head. This was from Turtle as well. She submitted quite a few, which I would like to showcase.
I mean, we kind of talked about that a little bit in the last one. You diagonal spiral, and then for me, I figured out if I swear at the puzzle, it kind of helps me a little bit release some of that anxiety. And then also, every now and then, I just have to put the pieces down and just breathe one deep breath and then go back into it. Because I know it takes time, but it's better than going deeper into the spiral, right?
Right. For me, it's been a journey. And I think I've upgraded. I've leveled up in the way hey, don't forget, what do you do? Why you do this? You left a piece on the table. I feel like I have leveled up in my coping mechanisms for dealing with anxiety. When I first started competing, it was brutal. I didn't wear headphones. I was pretty conscientious of people around me, and on top of that, like general anxiety. So that was a lesson learned. So this lesson was learned during Nationals of 2024. So since then, my mitigation factors were headphones. And I have these really chunky, noise-canceling, over-ear headphones because I hate earbuds. And for a lack of a better term, earbuds make my ear holes sweaty. Like, I cannot really describe it, but it doesn't feel good. It gets, uncomfortable. And also, they don't stay in my ears. Like, my ear holes are not meant for earbuds. Like, only things come out. Nothing should go in.
Okay.
So, over big gold cup headphones with a speed puzzling playlist that should mean something to you. There are a lot of speed puzzling public playlists on Spotify that people like to share. You might get some ideas from other people. I know Andrea Pang has her Spotify speed puzzling playlist.
What if you don't have Spotify?
You can still look at it and get inspiration.
I guess so.
But also, you might assume that it has to be music that is heavy beat, adrenaline rushing, which for me at the time was opposite what I needed. I needed something to calm me down.
Oh.
I could not handle the high tempo because it exacerbated my already pre-existing anxiety. So my speed puzzling playlist at the time, what a tongue twister. Speed puzzling playlist was a lot of really chill, lo-fi indie songs.
Oh.
Just to be really calm about, all right, music
reaches places in your head that other things can't, and that's how I kind of calm myself down initially. So music, curating a playlist, and it's ever evolving. It doesn't have to stay the same, and you
gotta
practice with your music.
You gotta figure out what works for you. Like for me, I think I would have more anxiety with the music because I want to be able to hear what's going on around me.
Oh, I cannot. I do not want to know what's going around me. I just want to focus on the puzzle and ignore what people are doing.
Oh, I feel like the things around me help me.
And you know, both are correct answers. They're none of what we're saying is wrong. Like,
sorry, Toto, we have no answer for you, basically.
What we're saying is you gotta figure out what works best for you, and I'm just telling you, like, this is what works for me. So on top of that, I also wore a hat. I wore a hat with like a bill.
Like you're a horse? Like a blinders?
Because I was very self-conscious when cameras would be on me.
Yeah.
Or when a judge was standing near me, and you feel the intensity of someone or something like staring at you. And so the hat really helped. You might think that it would prevent you from seeing like the pieces, but it really doesn't.
It's like the blinders
It's
on
just
the horse.
blinders. So yeah. A hat with headphones and help me focus and not, because I realized my anxiety was coming from like the external pressure of people placing on me, and it wasn't so much like me trying to, I mean, I wanted to do well, but like the focus of me like really threw me off my game, and so those were my mitigating factors.
I see.
But now I've gotten a lot calmer when it comes to puzzling. I still wear my headphones, but I will not let that go. But I've stopped wearing my hat, so I'm a lot better with that. And there's a couple of like tidbits when you talk to your friends, like, what do you do? Like, get any ideas? Joseph Douglas, her playlist is just like instrumental music. It has no words whatsoever. So maybe that's something that you'd be like, big concerted like orchestral music from like movies that have no lyrics.
The Imperial March from Star Wars.
So that helps her. Someone I forget told me like here's a tip that Kelly Walter told me about when a camera's pointing at her table. She imagines that the camera person's not actually pointed at her. It's actually pointed at the person next to her. And for that helps her a lot.
But so, if you're the only person at the table, then it's obviously you.
Another mitigating factor for like the camera, like if it's pointing at you, it might not actually be recording you. And this is true. It's just set up to maybe look at you for like a couple of minutes, or not minutes, but a couple of seconds. But it could just be set up there, and it's actually focusing on someone else. The other thing is, imagine your friends and family cheering you on the other side instead of people just throwing pressure on you.
Since I'm a camera person, I like to listen to what the camera people are talking about.
I feel like that's very specific for you.
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't help our general audience.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. Because they're always talking jargon I understand, and it actually helps calm me down because I'm like, oh, they're talking camera stuff. And then I'm not like focused on my anxiety or whatever. The nationals I won 2022, the camera people were cracking me up because sorry, camera people, but there was like an older guy who was like working with these younger people, and he would be like, oh, I gotta do everything. I can't believe they don't know how to wipe out. Like they were saying things like, and I was just like, it made me giggle a little, and it helped calm me down.
So laughter. I heard another way people, instead of using music, they use audiobooks and things that make them laugh.
I can't do that. I can't do the audiobook.
I mean, it doesn't work for you, but I'm telling you, for other people, it does. And it's something you might try. Relieving the stress by laughing it out in an audiobook and listening to that.
I mean, if I could just have camera people make me laugh all the time, I think it would be good, but that's not how that works.
And also, if you just realize that you need to be berated like Simi Berman and have Faith Taylor record a playlist where Faith just yells at Simi to go faster. Why are you being so slow? That's also an option too.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I might actually need that.
You need Faith to build you a little show. Yvonne, you used to win. You literally won and now you're losing. That's what she would probably say to you. What are you doing?
Maybe that's going a little too far. But I just need somebody to say, you got this, keep going. You got this, keep going.
No, that's positive encouragement.
Yeah.
No, Faith will be like, you're going too slow.
Oh.
What are you doing? You dropped a piece.
I need somebody to tell me to keep up the
speed
speed. Like,
it's mean talk. Faith does mean talk.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, there was one time at Worlds where I was next to the edge and our friends came over and they kept just cheering us on and like, you got this, keep going, keep up the speed, keep up the thing. And I feel like I went so fast.
See, positive encouragement normally is the key. But some people just want to get smacked up the head and be told to go faster.
All right, let's go faster.
All right. So,
do we want to do another question or no? Or do we have?
I guess I did a fake question and then that was our real question.
Okay.
But let's go back to Pursuit of Puzzles. She asked a really fun question. Any food items that affect our speed puzzling skills? For example, caffeine for speed or avoiding turkey for slowness.
Yeah, if I'm tired, I black tea, chug right beforehand. Also, you go faster if you need to pee, because you need to pee.
No.
For me, I cannot. If I feel like I need to pee, it is so overwhelmingly distracting that I cannot.
Oh, okay. I'm not need to pee really badly, but like need to pee. Well,
no, it's like I'm good or I gotta go. It's like a switch. It's not like a, gradual need.
I don't know if food is a factor as much as just making sure you get enough sleep, which is also, a nerves thing too. So that's hard to work with.
I think food makes a difference.
You do?
I do. Because usually speed puzzling competitions are generally in the morning, and I like to have my coffee. And I gotta time it where I get enough coffee to be awake, but not right before the competition where I literally gotta go do number 2. It's a very delicate balance, okay? I gotta be
I don't have this problem, so.
What do you mean? Caffeine makes everybody poop.
Yeah, but
everybody poops, Yvonne.
I know everybody poops, but I don't have a.
Oh, you don't have a coffee thing that you want to do in the morning?
Yeah, I don't have a thing where I drink the caffeine and then I poop. It's like, I drink the caffeine and eventually sometime during the day I
actually, this is a good question. Is it the caffeine that makes you poop or is it something in coffee that makes you want to go?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
But anyway.
Because I don't drink coffee, I drink tea.
Yeah, I'm a coffee drinker, so I like my coffee.
And on top of that, I think that you need to eat something that releases energy slowly. Start your day with a good protein. Mm-hmm. And then right before the competition, maybe juice up a little bit with a hit of sugar. Or crap you not, because we're talking about food. Hannah Scott at this most recent nationals, literally right before competition, scooped pre-workout dry from the bag and just took it like a shot to the mouth and then chugged water and then went straight into the competition.
Maybe that's something I should have. I don't know.
And I'm like, that's hardcore as F.
Yeah. I do have a problem with maintaining my energy during competitions. So maybe that's something I should look into. Also, I crash hard afterwards. Because the adrenaline during the competition, and then when I'm done, it leaves and it just goes.
Yeah.
So if I have another competition right after, I have to figure out a way to bring myself back up, even caffeine or sugar or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my recommendation. Eating, I don't know if I necessarily avoid foods that cause me. Well, actually, no, I take it back. For me personally,
I am easily affected by acid. I get a lot of acid reflux, so I avoid anything that's overly oily that makes my stomach upset and give me like acid reflux or like just that heartburn feeling. And which just goes back to me saying start your breakfast with a clean protein to get that base level energy that's slow releasing, and then right before competitions consider if you want to take a shot of pre-workout or just have some I mean, Andrea Peng just has some candy on hand because that's her fuel. And other people have a banana or
banana's a healthy option.
Yeah, I personally like a banana. Nuts. I like nuts.
Those are that's protein.
So something to get you going. But yeah, that's
just remember to eat though, because I heard the Reuters story on Peace Talks, and apparently somebody forgot to eat, and it was not great.
Oh, have emergency snacks.
Yes, have emergency snacks, or just remember to eat. I'm a big food person, like, so I usually remember to eat. I don't have a problem with that.
But some people might be so anxious that they don't even eat, so don't do that. You should
eat something
and hydrate. Stay hydrated, but not too much where you have to go pee. Unless you want the motivation of having to go pee, fuel your speed. Like Yvonne.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
I'm getting hungry, and that's motivating my speediness right now because I want to eat.
Sounds great.
And I can't wait for H Mart. All right, we'll switch it back up again. Go that way.
Right back. Okay. If you're this.
Ready?
Yes.
Set.
Yes.
Go.
No.
Oh no, you need this. Oh, there's no bag. Oh, it's not really.
Why is everyone a portrait?
Hold on, it's not.
Oh, fine. Crunchy.
Well, I think a lot of puzzle twists are portrait.
Yeah. Oh.
No, they're not all portrait, but a lot of them are. A lot more ratio are than Ravensburger.
There's a lot of hair in this one.
I don't know who I got this from.
I don't know, but there's a whole chunk of hair. Oh god.
Oh.
Man, someone like scoop this off their floor? What happened here?
Maybe. Guys, don't scoop things off your floor. It's gross. Or at least send a vacuum over it.
Yeah.
This is a long one.
Stretch like timer. Well, we did that one pretty fast. Considering all this was just blue. I don't think we even looked at the image. It didn't really matter that much.
No.
The sky, the eagle and the kite. The flag were the same. All right. You know, I will take that. After like doing lots of puzzles and getting 31 on this one, that's pretty good. Especially after that what is it? Live together,
In it together.
in it together. That one was not tough for me. But we learned something.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the box. You want to finish up with one last question?
Sure.
Our final question is from Turtle. What do you talk about while speed puzzling with your team? Crying face, crying face.
Is that an inside joke? Do you talk about weird things with your team, your outburst team?
It's mostly me just trying to throw as many "that's what she said" jokes as possible to lighten people's spirit.
Let's see. The laughter helps. Laughter helps.
Mm-hmm.
It's like most people don't have problems with anxiety during pairs and teams. They only have problems with anxiety during solos.
I feel like if someone starts to feel really stressed, it can start to infect the rest of the team.
Oh, maybe. Possible. It's possible.
Yeah.
What do I like? What do we like? We have our team has been puzzling since 2021, something like that. 2020.
Longest groups of
I think.
consistent puzzlers.
Yeah, I think Golden State Puzzlers are the longest, oldest, consistent team out there. I don't, unless you count like the ones from 1983, but I don't think those exist. But yeah, I think we're the longest consistent puzzlers. So we have a lot of inside jokes.
That's the only thing. Trying to lighten the humor or lighten the mood with my "that's what she said" humor,
Mm-hmm. Same.
which is pretty easily in puzzling. Oh,
This
this
is true.
doesn't fit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gonna edge?
I see. All right.
I'm looking for 2 nubs.
And holes.
Where are these holes?
We're gonna go get some dinner because we are hungry.
Are you hungry? You know what that means. You know what that means.
Let's go H Mart. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
If you don't know what H Mart is, it's a Korean superstore that also has a food court with lots of Korean yummy food. And we're gonna get your snacks.
All right.
All right, Yoshi. See ya on the other side. We don't have to eat the same things, but it looks like this one is a curry place. We got some traditional tteokbokki Korean items here.
It's like almost like a little street vendor thing.
And then this one looks like soups. Soupies. And then I had this one before. It's rice bowls over here.
Yeah.
And soup bowls.
Am I in the video?
Yeah.
And then over here, we've got noodles.
All right. We had dinner at H Mart. We forgot to rate because we were stuffing our faces so much. It was so good.
Yeah, it was really good. And it was really loud in there, and there was music playing, so we couldn't really like do all of the talking we would have liked to have done. But it worked out for us because we got to eat.
Yes.
Instead of using our mouths to talk, we ate. And Yvonne was very happy.
Oh, it was so good. I know there's some H Marts in LA. There's like 2. They're in like either far away or hard to get to places. I'm like jealous that there are so many here in San Diego. I want one.
Which is so funny because LA, I feel like, has so much Asian restaurant food that's
that's
way
true.
better
And we
than
have
San
a
Diego.
huge Koreatown, which is like really good.
Yeah.
And is H Mart Korean? Or is it all? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I think there's an H Mart in your Koreatown, but
Yes.
it's just far from you.
Yeah. Also, Koreatown is a hot mess. Like, I don't want to try to park there at all, ever.
Yeah, it's like, basically downtown, right?
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
close.
pretty close. It's not it's downtown proper, but
Yeah.
saying that I want an H Mart near me, I think you can probably guess on what I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna rate it a 5, just because there's so many options, and each one of like we went to 2 different booths, I guess you would call it, and stalls, and both of them were great. And the portions were so huge. Like
Portions are massive.
You can have 2 meals for the price of 1.
Yes. And you'd think it might be really expensive, but my noodle bowl was 22 bucks, and it came with 22 bucks, and it came with 5 dumplings on the side.
Yeah.
In addition to a bowl that was the size bigger than my face.
My giant seafood pancake was about 22 bucks after taxes and stuff.
Yeah, yours was just like bigger than a personal pizza.
Yeah.
It was massive. For me, I think I do rate a 4.5, unfortunately, because my soup bowl had octopus that was overcooked, so it had that rubbery texture. And I only got 1 shrimp. Uno. And it wasn't even shelled. So I had to bite through it. But the broth was really good.
I don't know if the shelled thing is a thing, though, because, like, all the Asian seafood...
It's not. But if you're going to give me 1 shrimp, could you at least, like, shell it, please? No? Okay. Well, 4.5 for me. But yeah, it's really awesome to come here. And the vibe's really nice. There's so many Asian people just eating dinner tonight. The food court was completely full.
That's how you know it's good, if like Asian people show up to the Asian place.
And yeah, like next to us there's, I swear to God, there was some like Korean businessman just sitting next to us eating.
2 of them.
Because they were in these suits. I was like, either they want to dress up for H Mart food court or they came from some
I'm pretty sure
job.
I was like, oh, this is like the stereotypical Asian businessman, like in anime and stuff. But they were speaking Korean. I was so they must have been like, either they're here for a job and they're like, where can we get good Korean food? And everyone's just like, go to H Mart.
Yeah. So
that's how you know it's good.
Yeah, I still want to try all the other stalls. Really,
I know,
I mean
me
that
too.
Cheese katsu
in the from the curry stand.
Yeah,
that looked amazing. That could,
like,
there
I've
was
never
people
seen that.
behind men that were eating it. I was like, oh, look at that.
Yvonne was like, why can't I eat all of this? And I was like, do I need to explain the physics of a stomach to you? You can't eat all of it. You gotta pay.
Well, technically,
I want to hear you finish the sentence.
I mean, like, if I ate not as much, and I could eat a bite of everything, but then I had a lot of leftovers. Or you can do the thing where you eat a ton and just end up being sick. Or
yeah, I'm past that part of my life where I eat till I'm sick. Like I can't.
Yeah. I know. I do, but I want to eat. I want to come back and eat all of it. That's why I rated it 5. I need to try all the things now.
I guess Yvonne has to just come down to San Diego again.
Well, maybe I'll brave Koreatown.
I'd be curious if your H Mart stalls are different or very similar.
Yeah.
So that could be like a good comparison.
I could also swallow the long drive to Arcadia and go to that one instead.
I feel like Arcadia's got good food in general.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, I feel like the H Mart is probably low tier compared to all the other food places you could go to in Arcadia.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, no, H Mart's a win.
Yeah. Well, thanks for tuning into this episode of Cafes and Puzzles.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.